And I was leaving my house at 4 in the morning and I was getting home about 10 at night. Start all over again.
As the Missouri River swelled to record heights in the summer of 2011, members of the 185th Air Refueling Wing were called in, deploying on a mission in their own backyard.
So they put together a crisis action team and then water rescue teams, and then they were working with them, finding the worst spots to deploy the water action teams.
Troops built levees, sandbagged homes and businesses, and assisted throughout the tri-state in preparation for the flood.
We heard of the flood happening, and so the state came up and came to our unit and wanted us to have some individuals volunteer to step up and patrol the levees to keep infrastructure of Sioux City safe.
Levee patrol meant hourly walks across the man-made dikes, looking for cracks and weak spots.
The water's actually gone down for us since we've been here.
Master Sergeant Hansen and his team were stationed along Larson Park Road in downtown Sioux City.
Right behind the interpretive center, Larson Park Interpretive Center, the levee was built around a great big cottonwood tree. There was a tree in the middle, and of course it started swaying back and forth, which started the levee to crack.
As waters began to rise, up in the sky was a sight not seen in Siouxland.
KMAC 14, your hometown news starts now.
National Guard Black Hawk helicopters have arrived on the scene.
We had South Dakota helicopters here, Iowa, and then Minnesota helicopters here helping.
Master Sergeant Henson was the only one stationed at the 185th in 2011 with helicopter experience.
I came to work one morning and Colonel Christensen pulled me out of a meeting, told me, "You're my guy." That's how much notice. And about 4 hours later, helicopters were landing.
The Chinooks not only helped monitor the rising Missouri from the sky, they also set sandbags to keep infrastructure safe.
The helicopter has a long line slung underneath it so they could just pull into a hover, hook up with sandbags, and take them to wherever they need to plug holes.
There were more than a dozen military helicopters flying in Siouxland that summer. And on the ground, Mother Nature was not making levee patrols easy.
A lot of things that we battled which was on the inside of the levees, on the opposite side of the river, was the thunderstorms that passed through. Because all the sewers were plugged. The city worked with us real well, bringing down pumps to get pumps out of the water out of the area and all that. But that was a lot of the battle, was thunderstorms.
Now, 10 years later, there are still a few stationed at the 185th who battled the Great Flood of 2011 and spent 7 weeks working in the city they still call home. At the 185th Air Refueling Wing, Katie Koppel, Siouxland News.